Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the New York Yankees. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Cam Schlittler.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Just about ready to roll, Julio Rodriguez now at the plate. Chisholm over to first. One pitch and one out. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
Cal Raleigh.
Pitch in the dirt. Ball one. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Two down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. Chisholm. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. That one fouled off. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a fourth-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit one homer his senior year. The 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one gone.
Batting second.
So now the DH spot, Ben Rice. That one misses, and that's ball one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
2-1 now. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And now 2-2. Sliced the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
On the ground, 2 ball. Flips it. There's one. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Yeah. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Third out. Top of the second, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena.
That's a ball.
Arozarena measures 5 feet 10 inches, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in Cuba. Line drive. And a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. Here's the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. Back to the mound. It hit him. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the second out of the inning. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Luke Raley. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-2. To third, McMahon. Out number 3. Back at Yankee Stadium, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Fouled off down the right side. Goldie swings and hammers one deep to left. That's got a chance, and it's off the wall. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Check swing. He held up, and the count is 2-0. Now
That's
one
ball
missed.
3.
Foul ball there. Man at second. Swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. Almost like a split finger fastball instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. A 2-run homer. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-0. Ryan McMahon stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. Fought off foul. And that's in there at the knees.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball. That's inside.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Arozarena settles underneath it, and that is that. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
Introduce me to the scene.
set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. That one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting it, the shortstop, J.P.
So digging in, J.P. Crawford. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Naylor on at first, nobody out. Quick move to first. Now back in safely at first.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Base hit around second, on his way to third. Coming home. In to score from first, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Bellinger in a full sprint makes the grab. Back to the top of the Seattle order, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. Throws to first in time. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Grounded out his first time up. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Nope.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Back in the Bronx, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
Bellinger.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Next
Ball,
pitch is
that's out.
outside. There's a line drive to left field. 1 up, 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Popped up. 2 down. Here is Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Grounds 1 to short. Crawford throws to first. Judge out on the play, and that will end the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium and stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. Foul ball there.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
One down. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Fouled off. He was late. And a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Brendan Donovan digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Grisham settles under it. And that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. There's a swing and a drive. That one knocks against the fence. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 4th.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Goldie,
that's
the
a
next
ball.
to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, right field, Canzone moving under this one. Takes it in for the out. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
And an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Towards first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
McMahon up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. The 1-1.
Nope. That's inside.
2 outs with a runner at third. And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the Mariners DH, Luke Raley. This to third. Over to Goldie. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Josh Naylor. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one fouled off. Naylor, 28 years old, and he was born in Canada. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Stretches out and hauls it in. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground, out to short. Crawford throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Flied to left his first time. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
He swings and fouls one off. That one ripped right center field, and it's into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. But foul. Man at second. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Line drive to short and caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. Stepping in, Ben Rice. 1 for 2. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. And it is out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. Judge in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one out in front that time. Struck him out looking. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. Ground ball left side. McMahon fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. 1 out, runner at second. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Swing and a foul out of play. Late with the swing there.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. stays alive. Got him swinging. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. No question about this one. It's out of here. A two-run shot, and they cut into the deficit. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
So two down. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Has some trouble with it. The throw won't get there in time, and he reaches safely. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for Seattle, the third baseman,
Brendan Donovan getting ready to hit.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Snap throw, pitch out, but no action. And he dives back in time. Arozarena off of first with two away. This looks like extra bases. Headed for the plate. In to score from first. And now they trail by one.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo. That thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that. And no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Ball inside.
Two down. Go ahead run in scoring position. And it's into the gap. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
He was all over that one. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double. Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Man on second, two down. Struck him out swinging. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Gabe Spire takes over on the mound.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing. I'm right here to get some critical outs.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Here he is in a spot where he makes most of his money against left-handed pitching. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And there's a ball. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Goalie blasts one out. And this game is tied. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now here's Trent Grisham. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Jason Dominguez. Tap foul at the plate. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. This to third. Long throw to first. That's the second out. Here's Ryan McMahon. Now, the Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Ahmed Rosario. And a swing and a miss. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford.
Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Inside, ball 2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. Cole Young up next for the Mariners. Bellinger in a full sprint. And a couple of quick outs. Back to the top of the order. Now here is Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
Hey! Ball.
Judge has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in New York, set for the last half of the 7th. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Righty reliever out of the pen, Matt Brash. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Ball.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout. And next for New York, Austin Wells. That one ripped but foul. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball, that's in.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. So to the top of the order. Here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in there. And it's 0-1. That's a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Ball.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the Mariners can. Sure. Cal Raleigh. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Ryan Yarbrough. Right through there for a strike. And that one ripped to left. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. He's already homered in this game. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Victor Robles.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Robles at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. And Robles spoils it. He stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Left field. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the lead-off double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Rosarena in the box lays off for ball 1. Base hit. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Next to hit, Brendan Donovan. Fouls away the first offering. 2 on, 1 out. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Pulled out on strikes. Huge strikeout there. Go ahead run on base. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Pitch hitter coming on, Mitch Garver. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. New pitcher for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. 2 on, 2 outs. That one found hard the other way. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. Bottom of the 8th. In now is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And a count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Next for the Yankees, the right fielder,
now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Judge over the top.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-2. Up the middle, Young. Tosses to first, and 2 away now. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Jose A. Ferrer.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out. Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Got him looking. Strike 3 called, and a slider at the knees. We go to the 9th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor.
Nope, that's foul.
Check swing went around, and it's 0-2.
That's a really good take.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Slings to first. Now 2 away.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Young at the plate now. That's ball one. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Bottom half of the ninth, and we've got a tie ball game. Home side looking to walk it off. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Andres Munoz gets the call from the pen.
Nope, that's a ball.
Swing and a miss, strike one. Late with the swing there. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Jason Dominguez, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
Number 24, Dominguez.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1. There's the strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And there's the strike. Swings through that one. Chases in the dirt, slider there. That completes the strikeout, inning over. On to extra innings. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Rosario. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. Go ahead run on base, Cal Raleigh. Hit next. 1 for 4 with a double. So they turn to their closer, David Bednar. And that misses. And that's ball 1. 1 out. The go-ahead run is in second. Here in the top half of the 10th. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And now 2-2. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third. Here's Victor Robles. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Inside,
Nope,
just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one's in there. 3-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Two on, 1 out. And that'll load the bases.
No, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Fouls away the first offering.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 1-1. And fouled off. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. All loaded up. Brendan now at the plate. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Weston Wilson. And he's got the go-ahead run out there in scoring position for him. Wilson in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. The 0-2. That one missing inside. Bellinger settles underneath it. And that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 10th. There's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Caballero. Runner takes off. Cut on and missed. Back to second safely. Nearly got caught in between there. Man at second. And that's downstairs and outside.
That's ball 2.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Three-2 on the way. Fly ball down the line, and it lands foul. So we reset, and we'll do it again. Munoz checks the runner. Rosario dives back in.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. So now with 1 away and a man at second. So up next for New York, Austin Wells, 1 for 3. First pitch misses. And he grounds one to the right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-1. Popped in the air, left field. And there are 2 outs. Bellinger up to hit, known for his late inning heroics.
Cody Bellinger.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first, and we're headed to the 11th. We're in extras here. In now is the Mariners DH, Mitch Garver. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run blast. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 7-5. Naylor in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Bellinger under it. And there's one away. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And it drops in. And that's a 1-out single. So up next, Cole Young. 0 for 4. He's flied out 3 times and also grounded out. Foul ball. The 0-1. Way back there. It's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. Back to the top of the order now. Julio Rodriguez digs in now. Judge really on his horse for this one. And that'll do it. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. All set for the bottom of the 11th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. Bryce Miller comes out trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Arozarena under it. And there's one away. It's Aaron Judge now. 0 for 4 with 3 groundouts and a strikeout.
Aaron Judge.
Fought off foul. Tying run at the plate. Judge comes up empty there.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike. So they're down to their final out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Ripped to right. And that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.